when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Around 26-yard line.
And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense for the Saints, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. When you look at the Saints defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now he'll tuck this and run. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
Herbert has it knocked free.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score is Saints 7, Bears nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out.
He's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Lad McConkey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Herbert. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. The Saints at 7-4 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Hey, Kappa.
Herbert now. Now he's going to step up and run. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Lion.
Here's Swift. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. DeAndre Swift with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bears 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, May with it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's May. Pass is caught by Rondale Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the shotgun, it's May. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Now they'll shift things around.
First down. A gain of 7. First down.
To throw, it's May. And this one finds McConkey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bears first down.
Looking to throw, May. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Zach Charbonnet, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
The man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Set. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it second down and 11.
OP. I got it. Wide eight. Set.
Here's Herbert. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
13 yards on the play.
Herbert going to change the play here.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Kappa. Ready.
Here's Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Set. 380. Go. Ready.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints have moved out in front. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Saints 21, Bears 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Wan'Dale Robinson, 74 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
Delta, crowd right. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure. Got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free, and there's another example, another incompletion.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. That flag, that'll push him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Now it's Herbert. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 10 makes it
Here is 3rd and 5.
Delta.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. On the right hash, was from an even 40 yards out. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Let's go. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. That is caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Set. Green 80. Green out. Black 80. Black. Five nine.
2nd down and goal. Herbert. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal.
Set. 380. Ground.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
to the air. May. Open. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Saints. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
He'll try to do it himself. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Darius Slayton from 8 yards out. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Throwing here is May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Second and 10. They'll throw with May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is May. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check. Here goes the crazy. Hey, what's up?
Back to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Greg Dulcich in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you've got a brand new ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Count it. Hey, ram. 5-9. Crowd right. That's it.
Herbert now. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. First possession of the third quarter and interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories of the teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That good for 19 and a first down.
First down goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Charbonnet once again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Zach Charbonnet, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Saints 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me,
and got his man complete. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Lion. My man. Hey, Kappa. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39.
16 yards.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Hey, easy. We'll go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
19 yards. That's another save.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Let's go. Renating. 21. Go.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 17
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The offense is always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
That one complete to McConkey. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
10 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 1.
From the shotgun, May with it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Looking to throw, May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Zach Charbonnet, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Point after here coming up. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Bears 42, Saints 35.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around. The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Grenade, run! Set, ready!
Here's Herbert. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Justin Herbert looking to pass. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go. Hey, ram. Let's go. Hey. Go.
Again, Herbert. There he goes again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Now Herbert going to change the look.
First and 10 at the 31.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one too low.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Set.
Here's Deebo Samuel in the backfield with his first carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Go lion. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. They'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
59. 380. Run. You ready to spin? Crowd right. Home to trips right. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Here's May. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's May. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got him in. Complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Crazy.
To the air, May. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Saints are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set. Kappa. Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Set. Don't stop. Hey, he's coming, I'm coming. He's coming in motion. Hey.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Ray. Kappa. Hey, Ram. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Let's go. Hey, set.
Looking to throw. Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man, it's Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
That keeps the score Bears 42, Saints 41.
So time here for the onside kick and then the 2-minute warning. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, here's Charbonnet. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Kappa. My man. Set.
Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Kappa. 12. 5-9. Crowd right. Set.
Herbert to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts
13 yards
as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
Herbert. Oh, and a heck heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. This is 1st and 10.
That's another Saints first down.
Throwing, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
First down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hey, Ray.
One last throw here for Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Bears, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.